All right, so now navigation. Now, this is the hardest for students to understand. I don't know why. I just know that navigation has always been a troublesome sore inside the classroom. I don't know what it is. Some people just don't know what a mouse is or have been trapped under a rock for the past 30 odd years and they are a little rusty at their computer skills. So, here's what I highly suggest. Practice this. If you have been trapped under this segmented rock for the past 30 odd years and are taking Maya for the very first time, I would say you better get accustomed to using the mouse and keyboard quite often because it is like playing the piano. Very much so. Or playing a video game. So if you're a hardcore gamer, you'll be no problem whatsoever. Piano player, well, yeah, you'll be all right. But if neither one of those, I'm just warning you right now, this video you're going to be going back to all the time. Well, a few of these videos. All right, so here we have top, front, perspective. Okay, and I got two fronts. That's all right for right now. The point is, only the perspective window can we navigate in 3D. These other ones navigate using the X and Y and then Z coordinates just fine, but not all three at once. Okay, meaning, if we go into the perspective, okay, mouse over it and hit the space bar, we'll go right into it. Okay, let's just make something so we can navigate around. The first thing you need to do is create Polygon primitives and take off interactive creation. We do not need to use this ever. Okay, interactive creation off. Okay, that means when I click on something, it actually appears. Okay, now don't do anything. Let me show you that. If I have interactive completion on and I click the polygons, click and drag, I then make a box. Okay, that is very confusing. So, what I like to do for the first few weeks is make sure you take this off. Okay, good. Now the lecture is over with. Let's make a small box. Okay. Okay, the box is really small. So for the first time here, what I'm going to do is just show you different things that we have to do before we even navigate around the box. Notice it's green. Okay, which means I can select the box. If I right click, I get this menu. Edge, vertex, face, and vertex face. Always know for the first few videos that this one matters the most. Object mode. Okay, so let's pretend it's not green for a second. We click on it, it's green. Ooh. If we hit 6 on the keyboard, it becomes gray. This is called shaded mode. Okay, now if we want to make the box bigger, which I do, just for the fact that it's so small, what I want to do is go over to the scale tool, and we get this widget. Okay, and the widget moves like this. I'm just going to click in the center and drag out for right now. We'll go over the widget here in a little bit. But for right now, I just want to make this box a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see it. And then immediately, I'm going to go back to the select tool so I don't do any damage. Okay, now, notice if you hold Alt, I can't navigate around this. And it says perspective. And I lied. This is actually not a perspective window. If you had clicked one of these down here earlier, this is actually not set up correctly, so your perspective is not your perspective. But that gives me the chance to show you how to get back to your perspective menu. If you go to Panels, Perspective, New, I have this. And now I can navigate. You're like, how do you do that? In the next movie, I will show you how I did this.